Welcome to another episode of Please Delete This.
Hold on.
I can't.
Go ahead, man.
I just drink grape juice.
What do you have for more liquid libation?
Ice.
Oh, okay.
That word makes me think of like pussy lips. I don't know why.
Libation?
Yeah.
Because of Libya? Is that what
I guess so.
Does
maybe.
Libya have something to do? No, it's
Labia.
Labia. Look at me. Libya's a country.
Episode.
Why do you want to? You see, he's a
He's a
terrorist from Libya.
Wow.
I don't even know if they're terrorists.
Yeah, that's like real Libya, right?
180. Wow.
I hate that he came in. I hate this. Shut up.
Welcome to another episode of
Oh my
Please Delete
God.
This.
This guy's crazy.
In the basement, we have Darren.
Bim.
Genevieve.
Mm.
I'm being yelled at.
Hey, folks.
What's up?
How goes it?
It's going fantastic now that I'm here with my friends.
Hey. Your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends.
How
Bim, how you doing, my friend?
Yeah, needed this link up, yo. Needed this link up.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, hate to start with somber news.
Oh, yeah.
Let's do
But
it.
2022 has been rough.
Rough.
It's not even all the way through the month yet. So yeah, I hate even saying this, man.
Yeah, that's tough.
But death came through and hit close to home. Good brother Kadus Kafo, life was taken a few days ago on Sunday. I can't remember the date, but met the brother at URI, fellow TD alum, and yeah, just would see him out and about. Always good energy, always smiling, always dancing, always partying. Just light, you know. I don't want to talk about it too much because, yeah, but the suspect has been apprehended,
Yay.
which is good news. Of course, doesn't bring the brother Deuce back, but it's a start. We're getting the scumbag off the streets. And anytime we talk about death and all of that, my mind always goes to, okay, how the person lived. And then also how we live or how we're living.
He lived.
He lived.
He lived.
And in a sense of how you're remembered, all positive, you know. And that's all you can ask for, really, because like we always say, we never know. Never know. But he was laid to rest on Wednesday. Muslim culture 3 days after.
Yeah.
They just, get right to it. And I couldn't make it, but, seeing the friends posting and all that's a lot. And that happened to be the 2 years since Kobe had passed, the same day. Mm-hmm. So I'm seeing posts of that. And of course, I put my phone away. It's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot. So yeah, rest in peace, Deuce. Keep smiling, man. And anybody that knew Deuce, just carry that light. We can all access that same energy to spread, love, positivity. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Rest in peace, Deuce. Then also, Louis Anderson, comedian Louis Anderson, passed away, and singer Meatloaf had passed away. And I don't know if y'all follow Michael Blackson on Instagram, right?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that
I
was
saw
so
that.
sad.
Yeah.
Oh, Chinese best friend. That was so sad.
Man. And Michael Blackson, he had written a very long...
For anyone who doesn't know, we're talking
Yes,
about
thank
Michael
you.
Blackson is alive, but he has a very close friend of his who just passed away from COVID as well.
Right. And it's wild because his friend's last post was in the hospital, and picture with the mask on. He was saying, "Hey, COVID got me," bang, bang, bang. And from Michael Blackson's post, apparently he just took his oxygen mask off to go to the restroom, and it passed out. And they weren't able to
Get him back up.
bring him back.
Yeah, I was watching his post like for a few days before that, where he was. There was one post where he was saying, how his pneumonia was getting worse, and he was posting screenshots of them talking, and they were saying he was gonna have to stay in the hospital for like another month or two.
Wow.
And he had asked the doctor, can he go home to recover? And they were like, if you leave, you're not gonna make it. And so then I guess they had said that his hospital bill was like $3,700 a day or something, which I was talking to Darren. He brought up a very good question. Like, why was that even a conversation that they made his family have at that point? Like, he's still in the hospital.
You're right.
So Michael Blackson had posted, like, he had told the family he'll pay for half. And he had posted a GoFundMe for people to donate to pay for the other half, you know, whatever. So that's how I first started seeing the post about him. And then, like, a few days later, I saw that. And I was just like... Oof.
Yeah, and if you're not familiar with his Instagram... anytime Michael Blackson is out having fun, joking, teasing, and I don't know his real name, so I don't want to be disrespectful, but that's what his ad is. Chinese best friend would be recording and saying silly stuff behind the camera, and I'm always like wondering, how did Michael Blackson link up with this guy?
And he said how they just met like 4 years ago and became friends.
Boom, just like that. And unfortunately, the gentleman, I don't know if he was married, but he just had a child with his girlfriend, wife, fiance, whatever it was, and young, man. I think he's in his 30s, early 30s or something like that. So it's not even February yet, fam. Ay. But even with all that, like the stuff that keeps me going, helps me feel better, is things to look forward to. So looking forward to coming to link with y'all, because I need, the
energy.
Yeah, I need to be pulled up. So I appreciate y'all for that and everybody else. But yeah, sorry to start the pod on a somber note.
It's life.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate that it is life, but
yeah,
the good comes with the bad, and the bad comes with the good.
Sure enough, it's the only way you can appreciate it. Yeah. So everybody be safe out there, though. Bro.
Darren, take us higher.
Darren, you went away. You went away. You went away.
Yeah.
Darren's great adventures. There goes away.
There goes away.
It's like a special hour-long episode of Oh Darren.
Special hour long. You on network TV face.
You get excited because you see a commercial and then it keeps going. You're like, oh!
Or to be continued episode.
Yeah. So me and my wife, hi baby, we went to Arizona, and we tell people, hey, we're going to Arizona in a couple weeks. The first question on everybody's mouth: what's in Arizona? Why Arizona? And to my response, oh no, I have no idea.
Literally, if you watched last week's episode, you'll see that happen.
Yep. Flashback now.
I'm not gonna do that.
So me and the wife took off on Friday, and it was a good trip. I'm going to say that. And I mean it.
Darren, blink if you're okay.
It was a good trip.
Of course it was a good trip.
It was a
place. Yeah.
We ultimately we got to spend time together. Me and the wife got to hang out with no kids, which was really nice.
Did you stick to the adventure one day, rest next day, adventure next day, rest next day that we talked about?
No.
Okay. I should have bet something.
No, we did not. But a couple funny points. I won't give you guys everything because it's not just about me.
Right.
You ever been on a plane?
Once or twice.
And you're happily sitting there, and you happen to look at the person next to you, and they're watching whatever they're watching, and it turns out to be some crazy weird shit.
Yeah.
So we're both sitting there, happy as could be, and Clarabelle hits my leg, and I'm like, "What?" And her eyes are mad big, and I look, and the guy next to her is watching. All I see on his screen, it looks like two Asian mermaids. The top half is Asian woman, the bottom half is tail.
Okay.
Long tail. So I stop and I'm like, what's he watching? Okay, so it goes on, and Clarabelle's like, I don't know what the fuck he's watching. And I'm like, I want to know what he's watching now. So I keep peeking over, right?
He's so nosy.
I'm so nosy. It's so great. So as I'm watching, I see there's a guy is climbing up this rock, and one of the mermaids transforms into a full mermaid. It was weird. Yeah, it was weird. She just had tail, and all of a sudden it was all scale up, and she dove into the water, and she turned into a snake, and then she bit the guy. The guy fell off the mountain.
This is frightening.
And I'm like, what are you watching?
Is this something that was on the plane or on his laptop?
On his laptop.
Oh, okay.
Of course
Yeah.
it
I'm
was.
about to say, what flight was this?
Man.
that they offer this kind of film.
Man. So I was like, wow. So this is already off to a great start.
Which this gentleman, what was he?
He was Asian.
Okay.
Oh.
Hey, miss that check.
Oh, that's different.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that.
Me neither.
No. Gotta watch your own brand, I guess. So,
Oh my God.
huh?
Black people too.
So, flight was long.
This guy's great.
We crossed 2 time zones, so it felt like a really long flight. It was like a 7-hour flight. And we get there, and we got the car, and we go find food, and then somehow, I was kind of like, we go to this little food truck area. It's like 10 o'clock at night, 11:30, and next to where the food truck is like a club. We can hear music coming out of it. We hear people coming out, whatever. I'm tired, but, I'm in a good mood. No kids. I don't have to wake up in the morning. We can do whatever you want, baby. I don't care. So we're looking at people come out the club, and then we notice that one of them is dressed in a very long, like, dress, but, like, really looks like really nice and has kind of like a wig.
Please don't tell me it was a drag show.
It was a drag queen, right? It's a drag queen. It's a drag queen, Jen, because that's the way my life works. That is how Darren works.
I guess that's not it.
That is exactly how my life works. Are you surprised? Listeners, are you shocked that me would end up in a whole different state 2 time zones away and still end up right next to drag queens, right? So the wife is curious. I'm like, whatever. The person we got our food. There was it was outside. It was like nice weather too. And so we asked one of the people, like, what's going on next door? And they're like, oh, it's a club called Carumba. I think Carumba. And she's like, oh, so from like 10 to 11, they have a drag queen show. And then after that, it's like a club. And then the male dancers come out. And I said, what? Male dancers? Oh no. Oh no. So we got our food. The wife looks at me with these big puppy eyes, like, you want to go in there? I'm like, I don't care. Let's go.
What a guy.
Husband of the year.
Fresh out the plane. I'm wearing sweatpants. I said, if they let us
Wearing
in.
sweatpants. Huh?
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Tell me they were gray.
They were gray and white.
Tramp stamp.
So
Darren's a hoe.
all the way. So, and it was free to get in. So we waltz over and they're like, come on in, brethren. So we waltz in, we get a couple drinks, and I'm now in this room. There is, a couple sprinkled people here and there. There's, men to men couple. I don't even know how to say it right. And then there's those man to man couple. I don't know. I don't know how to say it. This not my atmosphere. Are you shocked as how this episode of Oh Darren goes? I'm not.
That's why it's an hour long. To be continued. Holy shit.
And then so around the room there are indeed male dancers.
Okay.
Oh, wait, are they? Okay.
Yes.
Like what's that term? Go-go dancers? Like
Yeah,
they're just
yeah,
like
yeah.
on stages.
Just
or
out there
So
dancing.
or whatever.
they're not drag queens.
No, the drag queen part was over.
Okay.
This is just male dancing time. Mm-hmm. And so there's like 3 or 4 of them, and they're no clothes except for like a little bikini or underwear or whatever, and they're wearing sneakers like New Balance, right? And it made me go like, us men are just not sexy, like.
No.
We're not.
There's nothing pleasurable to the eye about a man in G-string
and New
Balances. What is
Adidas
that
on his
even?
feet.
Adidas.
No socks.
Ew.
Some monarchs.
That is so weird.
It was not appealing.
You got to wear like the Yeezy boot or something. What do you do?
Oh, just be barefoot. I know it's gross
Clap
to be
cleats
barefoot.
would be great in this situation.
Ooh.
I thought that, but I'm trying not to talk to anybody. I'm
Hey,
there
you
with
know
my
what you
wife.
should really do
Hey,
next week?
Hey, I'll put you on. Hey, follow this guy.
He's gonna put you on. Go to YouTube, watch the interview.
Right?
You know,
It was good. He's a real good guy. And then if you want to get a pair, use a code.
Use a code.
Delete.
and he's gonna have some coming out with knee pads,
Right.
built in the socks.
Fam.
So, I'm watching it, and me and my, all that mattered in that moment was I was with my wife. We were having fun.
Of course.
That's all that mattered. We were connecting. We were dancing. Great. We leave there after about 30, 40 minutes.
Okay, not too long.
We eat our food, go to bed. Next day, we make our way down to Sedona. Cool. I already told you guys. Right?
Oh, Darren.
Oh, Darren, indeed. So, the following day, was it Friday, Saturday? Saturday, we have breakfast, we get up, and the wife is like, now for those who know me know, I like my relaxed time. I like to do nothing.
Sure
like,
enough.
you ask me what you want to do.
Never would have thought.
Nothing. I'll say nothing, and I don't mean like, oh, nothing. I mean like I want to do the actual act of nothing.
Literally, yes.
So we have breakfast, and the wife is like, come on, like I want to go, come on, we got to go exploring. And I'm like, baby, come on, let's lay down and be chill. No, come on, let's go, blah, 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 cool. So she looks up something called the Devil's Trail, the Devil's Bridge.
God forbid.
It's not.
God forbid. Negativity in your life. Darren, God forbid. You will never walk down a devil's trail in your life. And your children will never walk down a devil's trail in their life. Say amen, Darren. Amen. Sorry,
name.
continue.
No, I was needed. I wish you were there to talk my wife out of this. So we
that's
looked
tough.
it up. It happened to be like 5 minutes from our hotel. Cool. Arizona is, elevated. So when we got there, we noticed we're breathing kind of heavy, right? Because we're higher up, the air's a little thinner. It's not nothing like serious, but every so often, like you find yourself like
Altitude,
like,
baby.
Yeah. So cool.
Yeah, I was thinking about people that catch COVID in Denver. Like, what was that
Oh,
like?
God.
Oh,
Yeah.
you would never think COVID was over there.
Really?
Yeah, in Sedona, like nobody wore masks. There was only a couple places where they were like, no, you have to wear a mask.
Is that red state?
Thinking the same thing.
Yeah, okay.
So we get to the path, and my first sign of issue. Oh, Jen, sorry, back up one. When we picked up the rental car, what is it? Crossover SUVs
The Toyota Corolla Cross?
everywhere.
They're everywhere. I keep seeing ads,
Everywhere.
commercials. Do you work for Toyota?
Literally everywhere. We had 2 aisles to choose from, all different types of crossover SUVs, Buicks, Ford. Like it's weird.
Everybody has one.
It's so weird. They're small but big.
It's like me.
I don't understand. I don't. And I don't want to understand. It's not something I want to understand. So we drive, and the GPS is like, okay, go up this little winding road, take a right, and then keep going. And it's like, okay, we go, we see there's like a gate, but we can't go up there. So we're like, oh, okay. But we see people are like parked on the side in there. So we're like, okay, we park. And I parked in kind of not a ditch, it's like the side of the road. And the car was like this.
No,
Like leaning to
man.
the side, okay.
Right? But it was okay.
But
Everybody
it's
else
not a
was
cliff or nothing like that.
No,
It's
no,
just
no,
leaning.
no.
Okay.
It was just like a hill. It's just the car was like, wait. So
Wait, sorry. What car did you get again?
we had a Escape. A Ford
Okay.
Escape.
You didn't go for the cross?
No.
Okay.
But it was still like a big small car. So we are we park, we get out, we start walking, we find a guy that he's like behind the gate. We're like, oh, is this the way to the Devil's Bridge? He's like, oh yeah, you're gonna have a great time. You're gonna go up this way. There's a kiosk. It's gonna show you 3 different paths you could take. I believe Devil's Bridge is the easiest one of the 3. So I'm like, now here's Darren's maybe 5th mistake of the day. I never ask questions.
Yeah, bro.
I don't because I feel like, hey, my wife, I trust you to not kill us.
At the end of the day, your life is in your hands, bro.
I guess. Who can trust? Who can trust? So we start walking, And we get to the kiosk, and they tell you, okay, here's the path to Devil's Bridge. Go this way, cool. So we're walking. It looks nice. You look over, you see mountains and more mountains, and we're like, okay, this is cool, right? And we notice that there's people on ATVs and pickup trucks that are going down like a bigger road. So like, okay, so we walk, whine, blah, blah, blah. I think I showed you guys that video. And then we get to a point where it's like road, like big road. And so that's where we see the trucks. And so we're like, oh, you can rent an ATV and go all the way up.
Oh, that's fire.
Cool. At that point, I've been walking for an hour.
Shit.
Oh, dear.
So now I'm like, okay, hopefully we're almost done. But nothing in Darren's head said.
Ask how far do we have to go?
Not even ask how far, because I know she doesn't know how far. Like, if I don't know, she doesn't know. But nothing said, where are we going again? Like, this is called the Devil's Bridge. Nothing computed in Darren's head.
But, okay, see, me being the GPS whore that I am,
Yeah.
I would have put it in my GPS and then put walking directions and try to find out how far.
Yeah. We had no signal. I had
Oh,
crappy
God.
signal, right? I
Wait,
had crappy
Jen,
signal.
that defeats the purpose of being
Of an
in
adventure?
the wild.
But I'm not an adventurer.
Yeah.
And I'm not a camper, and I'm not a wild
Right.
person, so.
Yeah.
What helped was, like, there was no animals around. It wasn't like we were in
That's good.
woods.
So it's
There was other people. Like, as we're walking up, there's people walking down.
Gotcha.
And everybody was super friendly.
you would want to be.
We all we got.
They were like, oh, it's going to be great. Just keep going. And a couple people would be like, so, yeah, when you get to the part where you have to climb, it's a little tough.
Whoa.
But, you just stick with it. And so I heard the climb part, and I was like, hopefully they're like exaggerating a bit, right?
Climb means one thing.
Now, I was like,
climbing.
if you want me to like Batman grapple hook climb, then I'm out, right? But I could scale a couple rocks here and there because we did that in Puerto Rico.
Did we?
We did that in Puerto
Oh, you and the wife.
Rico. Yeah, the group when we went to
Is that when you went
Yes,
down the
yeah.
non-man-made water slide?
Yeah, that. That was
Jesus
like
Christ,
that was
Darren.
difficult. So we're walking. Now it's about we're about 2 hours in,
Oh my God.
and we're getting to like
Wait, you said 2 hours in?
yes,
And y'all ain't even head back yet.
nope,
Okay.
Emotional damage.
emotional. So we get to the part now where it's like we come to like we've been going up, and we come to like a clearing.
Okay.
And we're really high up, and we're looking over, and I'm thinking like this is a good place to stop.
Yeah.
You know what
Okay.
I'm doing right now? I'm stress eating listening to your story.
Yes, as you should. This is a good place to stop. We're pretty high up. We have a really good view down. I'm terrified of heights, so I'm not really.
Oh, God.
I'm not really going over to
And
the
they're, like,
cliff.
tall.
And I'm tall, and I'm clumsy. So I'm thinking in my head like just one wrong, and I'm over. Right.
Hey.
My wife is happier than a pig in shit. She's like, "Oh my God, babe, it's so beautiful. Come over here and take." No, I'm over here by safety because here's Darren's rule: if I stumble, I want to be able to stumble and have land
Enough room to, hey.
If I fall back, if I fall to the side, I just don't want to die.
That's a good rule.
Thank you.
That's a good rule.
Her, she wants to go like toward the end of the cliff here to take picture. Like, no. Cool. So now it's in my head. I'm like, let's go back. And she's like, okay, baby, come on, we're almost there. And from where we are, I can see much higher up. Like, I can't even. I don't know how to explain to you, Bim. Think of like being in the basement and looking at the top of your house and going, okay, that's where you're supposed
That's
to
the
be.
peak where you
That's
gotta
the
follow a
peak.
path to lead up there.
So
Yeah, nah.
we're walking more, and now it's time to get tough. You're starting to really scale and climb, and you got to watch your feet and stuff like that. And cool.
What kind of shoes you had on? Did she even warn you?
Yeah, she got us hiking boots.
Okay.
You own hiking boots now.
I do. Cause,
That's what's up.
Oh, Darren.
Oh, dare.
Because, oh, dear. They were very comfortable.
Okay.
I had no complaints about my feet.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. Because if my feet hurt, then that would have been like, I'm going home now. Like, helicopter me out.
He's such a diva.
I am. Because, Bim, you ever been on a walk and your feet start to hurt?
Yeah, well, I usually wear decent sneakers.
Whatever.
But I feel you though. I feel you. Like hard bottom club nights where you were getting it in. It's like, nah, I want to go home. Take these things off.
Right. And not like I could take
That's
them
why I
off.
stopped wearing heels.
So we get all the way to the top now. We're at the thing.
Congratulations.
And again, in Darren's mind,
Just shut up.
Darren doesn't think Devil's Bridge is called Devil's Bridge because of a reason.
Oh, there's a bridge.
It's a bridge. It's bridge, bim. C'est bridge. C'est bridge là. So literally, she gets up before me, so she gets to see all of it first, and she's like, "Wow." And you know, this is how I know she knew I was gonna hate this, because she took out her camera and she was like, "Boop, babe, look how beautiful it is."
Okay, that's not fair.
It's not.
It's not fair.
It's not fair.
Jen is stressed
So
out.
literally, she took. You could. I'll have her send a video. You could see me literally turn, recognize that it's a bridge, and almost die.
No.
It is like, so I'm looking at this and I'm like, how is anybody, so like where we are is like landing, and you have to walk this way to go here to get on the bridge. So this
you
is
have to
like,
go around.
You have to go around like a path and then bridge. And on this bridge is just drop. Like both sides. Like,
Can you describe the structure of this bridge, please?
think of a bridge that's made out of rocks.
Oh.
And you know what?
It looks like it's a natural thing.
It is a natural
Oh,
bridge.
did you post this somewhere?
That's what you sent to us.
I sent the
I saw the bridge.
You saw the bridge, the video. You probably I had to watch it a few times to realize what I was looking at.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay, that's when I said I had to turn up the brightness on my phone.
Gotcha. Because I
So-
saw the scary cliff one that he was scared to go
So
near.
this is the bridge. You see all of that. See, it's kind of hard.
Oh,
It's bridge, and for our listeners, I'll put the picture on our thing tomorrow.
Oh, okay, I got you.
So now I'm looking at this, and I could tell it's like
That's beautiful, though.
it was gorgeous. Yes, you can reboot. It was gorgeous from afar, but
I'm not walking on that.
that little speck that you see, that is my wife walking towards this part.
Why does she want to do that, though?
Because she's nuts.
She didn't see that clip that came out like a month ago, that whole piece of a rock wall falling off in the water? Did
That
you
was
see that?
that was terrifying.
Please. And I've done tours like that. This stuff is scary to me now because
It's
the world is
terrifying.
dying.
So
World is tight.
now she went out there and she did like her little, like, you know, because you're small in the big picture of this.
Yeah.
It is really beautiful to see.
Yeah.
It's just, my thought is, if I miss a step, I'm dead. Like,
This ain't
I'm
worth
going
me.
to fall.
Right.
Thank you.
We ain't going to say Darren went out doing what he loves.
Not at all. Not at all. And here's where my thought. If I die here, in the car is a flyer from the gay club that we were just at the night before. So, oh, Darren.
Look at what's on his mind.
I don't need my friends knowing that. If I die here, I don't need Jen and Bim to go, you already got gay stuff in the back of his car?
Which we wouldn't, but we would embellish, of course.
Yes.
Maybe he was on Molly still. Maybe, I don't know.
So-
he had glitter in his eye. I don't know.
My wife is so happy at this point.
How am I stupid?
She-
He said it.
She's so happy at this point, and I'm so mad, right? And I'm like it's even more upsetting when you see other people, like, to you, not valuing their life. Anyway. So I see like this little white girl was like, and she would like scoot down towards the cliff where her feet hanging above death, and then she got up and she was like, cartwheel. She did a cartwheel.
Yeah, that was on the video.
Nah, okay, I gotta watch that video
Why?
again. What the hell?
Why would you? There's so where people were. Here's like the solid part, and then bridge, and then it continues this way, and then here.
People that are listening don't know what you're talking about. You gotta
sorry.
be more descriptive.
Yeah, I'm gonna add some of those pictures to the joint.
So okay,
Okay.
guys, picture a bridge. One side of it is like on solid land. You go to the middle of the bridge, and then to go to the other side of the bridge, there's like land, but it's not connected to anything. To get off that part, you either have to go back across the bridge
Or
jump over a gap to the other like
cool.
solid land.
That's cool.
And people were doing it.
Jumping?
Jump.
cool.
Like when I say like jump Bim, like
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is not a man-made bridge. This is a bridge that was made of mountain or whatever that forms a narrow path with no railings.
nope.
So I wouldn't even call it a bridge. I just call it a danger.
That's why they call it Devil's Bridge.
Yes.
If the devil built a bridge, how would it look?
Ta-da!
If the devil wanted to cause chaos from a bridge, what would he do?
That's exactly right, guys. Spot on. Mwah.
Yeah, they took time naming it.
Yep.
That is frightening.
So she gets out of her system. We sit down. now in my head, I'm like, this is insane. This is stupid. This is why are we doing this? I wanted to relax. All the negative, terrible thoughts are just swirling around my head. And I look at my wife. Her cheeks are red because she's so happy, and we're hot and we're cold. My hands are freezing. It's weird to be hot and cold at the same time, but you are.
What was the temperature roughly?
We'll say like 40-ish.
Oh,
as
shit.
we got to the top.
Hey.
So it was cold, but because we just finished moving, you're warm. So we get our snacks.
Sounds like torture.
Right? We get our snacks. All right, let's be out. Going down, Darren's now really upset.
You were all the way upset.
I wasn't all the way upset, but like I thought I was at the peak of upsetness, but then I have to go. Now I remember I have to go all the way back down.
All the way.
All the way. Yeah. So all the climbing I had to do, I had to just do it in reverse.
In reverse. Jen, what's up?
It's you.
I'm just listening to the story. Go.
So I'm mad. I'm sure there was smoke coming off me.
Oh God, my chest.
I'm so mad at this point. I won't even say mad. I was more frustrated than mad. I think being frustrated
So
is
frustrated,
worse
left
than
the R. Just left that shit.
The frustrated. You're right.
Oh God.
So I'm like, all right, cool.
I got a piece of scarf in my tongue. God dang it.
We walk all the way back down, and we get to kind of like the flat part, and my leg, the inside of my leg is like, you haven't walked in like 6 years, and now you want to go on this mountain man hike. What are you doing, dog? Like,
Oh, you hear in the background,
Regal, like.
Oh my God.
So, my wife, being my wife, like knew I was fuming. So we'd be walking. I'm walking kind of slow. She's walking ahead of me, and I'm like, good. Like I need you to stay way over there. And every so often she would stop, and she would wait for me to catch up. She'd be like, "You okay, Papa?" And I'm like, "Yeah." Like,
you know I'm lying.
I'm
Get
like, get away from me. Leave me alone. Here's
more.
Here's the part where, if I could have like thrown something at her hard,
Oh boy,
I
Dad,
would've.
maybe you shouldn't say.
I will, because I was making fun of her. So we get at this time. I still have no signal. You guys, Bim and Genevieve, are like my lifeline to sanity. But I can't communicate with you guys.
Then we shouldn't have been laughing.
Right? No. It's fine. I had to like find the funny in it. Like it's only her that does this. So I finally get to a point where I kind of have signal, so I can kind of talk to Jen, and then I remember that the game is happening. The Rams are taking on.
Oh Lord.
The Rams taking on the
Rams and the. It was just the other day, guys. We're not this old. It was such a great game.
Bills.
Why are we drawing a blank?
The Bucks.
Bucks. Thank
you.
you. Brady.
Tom Brady.
How could I forget?
Wow.
It seems so long ago already.
It does.
So long.
So I'm trying. So I remember it's the game. I'm like trying to look it up, but I have no signal, so I can't Google the score. I can't do anything.
Jen gonna ask, "You watching the game too?"
Right.
Yeah, you just an ass.
I am.
So
I was chuckling when I was typing. I said, I know she ain't letting him watch.
Shoulders just jumping.
doing all this.
I know she's not letting him watch
So,
this game.
We finally get to like where we started, like, where we began, and so I'm like, we made it. Like I can kind of be relieved now.
So how long total from the start of you walking up the mountain and back down?
Like 3.5 hours, easily. Again, this would be fine if this is what I love to do.
Of course.
But literally
A lot of things would
everything
be
that
fine
we
if they love
did,
doing it.
I hate. I don't want to walk out. I don't want to walk or work out. I don't want to climb nature. I don't want to do any of those things. I want to relax with my wife. So we get back. We are getting to the car, and I get in the car. I told you guys it was parked like on a this one. I'm scared to get in the car. Don't move the car, please. I said she was on the other side of the street because she refused to get in the car because she was scared the car might tip over. My friend, you were just on the devil's bridge.
I could never be a husband. I tell you that right now. Yes, Ben, throw away the key.
You were just suspended 250 feet in the air, and you are scared to get in this car
This
that is
Ford
parked in this Ford Escape that is parked crookedly. Is this my life? Is this my life? God, what did I do in whatever lifetime to be
Oh boy.
having this happen to me?
Oh boy.
Couple of questions.
Take a stab, Ben.
Who drove there?
Me.
Okay. Did she get out the car when you drove?
Yeah.
All right. Just checking. Just gotta make sure my date is correct.
So,
Okay.
So you didn't like let her out and then park.
Right. Okay.
You parked
okay.
it and then you both got out simultaneously.
She said something about it being parked crookedly. But I was like, what do you
When
want me
did
to
you
do?
die?
Did she like
No.
stumble coming out the car
No.
or nothing like that?
No.
Okay. And just so I got the sequencing right, y'all drove there and then walked on the bridge.
Yes.
And then came back to the car.
Yes.
And then she was oh.
Yeah, I'm not. She did not get in the car until I moved it.
So you moved it. You better than me. That's what I'm gonna say. All right. So I'm gonna say here. You know what I'm saying? Because you
You get the award. today.
word, you won.
Cheers.
You did that, bro. Yeah. Good job, man. Whenever you want to go out and have a few drinks, you just let me know.
I want
right?
to go
on
out,
me.
yes.
On me.
You.
On me. You've earned it. Wow.
Yeah.
Just for him to get back to the hotel and watch the end of
and,
that crazy
and
game.
to watch the insaneness of this game.
Insane. Oh my goodness.
I was like, oh, when I finally got to Civilization, I was like, oh, at least they're up. At least there's like what was it, 21-3 or 27-3?
Yeah, I was sending you the screenshots of the score.
Yes.
So I think the last one I sent you was 27-3. But I had left the house. I watched the first quarter, and I said, "Damn, these Rams are getting in that ass.
Right.
They can't do nothing." I'm like,
Right.
"All right, cool." That's what I was like. I bet she's not letting him watch this game though.
Sure.
Right.
So then I went to the supermarket, and I'm like following the score too. So I'm sending you the screenshots. I'm like 27-3. I like at least. And in my diabolical head, which I told you, I said, wouldn't it be funny if Tom Brady made some type of comeback to make my friend Darren feel like it was his fault because he started
turned on the
watching?
game. Exactly that.
You're crazy.
No,
for
no,
thinking
you're
demonic. Even.
I thought that. When it started to decline, I was like, I should shut this off.
Yeah, because that's what the thought. Yeah, it's me. I'm sorry, guys.
It's me.
I'll go back on the mountain. I'm sorry. And so I'm watching them actually unravel because I came back from shows, and I'm like dying. I'm like telling Q, I'm like, yo, Darren must be like having a hard time with
She
this.
put in the chat, our friend is not okay. I was not okay.
I said, I just want them to come back, but still the Rams win.
Right.
I want it to be a happy ending. I just want him to have a tough time getting there.
Yeah. No, we had some games. Before we talk games, though, the rest of the trip was it good?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shoot. Okay. What was your favorite part, Darren? of the whole trip?
When we got back to favorite part. So the following day we went to Horseshoe Bend in Antelope Canyon.
I remember that video. You sent us that one, right? The horseshoe bend one. Okay.
Beautiful, like really really nice. The canyon was like a wonder. It looks crazy from the inside. I sent you pictures, but it really didn't do it justice. Yeah. I could have omitted the entire day trip it took to get there. Like I just don't want to sit in a car for 4 hours.
Oh,
it was 4 hours
Each
there,
way?
4 hours
Oh,
back.
my
Yeah.
God.
Fam. It was so we had to get up at 7.
Hey!
Yeah.
For anybody that didn't hear that, Jen said on vacation.
We had to get up at 7 and take a tour. Tour was like, it was a nice little lady and there was other people on the tour, and we got to make some stops and stuff like that. It's just not how I wanted to spend the day.
Yeah.
It was like a full day gone, literally. Oh, excuse me. But those 2 sites were very, very nice.
Okay.
And then the next day we came home.
Did you get a day of rest? Mm-hmm. The day you were
On the
coming back?
plane.
Mm-hmm. Hey, man, I'm just happy for y'all.
Let's
You
just talk
dig
about
what I'm
something
saying?
else. Yeah.
Sports.
That has to be the best round of playoff football I've ever seen in my life.
Wowzers.
And I'm glad I wasn't the only one thinking in my head, especially the Chiefs-Bills game.
What a
Oh my
game.
goodness gracious.
One of the
game.
best playoff games I've ever watched in my life.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Are you kidding me?
What in the heck?
I said, I don't know who doesn't want to go home more.
That's the game I was looking forward to out
Yeah.
of the 4.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I forgot what was happening. I think it was just late. So I think I kind of slept for like the first half.
Stop it.
But then woke up to the second one, like, what the hell is going on? But yeah.
It had the intensity of a NBA playoff game, NBA Finals, where it's like 2-point swing, back and forth with like 30 seconds left.
And the commentators say, like, there's been 17 lead changes in the fourth quarter.
Exactly. What? I can't remember the stat, but in the last however many minutes or seconds, like 20-something points were scored in the fourth quarter. Like, what? And it was Patrick Mahomes scores. Okay, Josh Allen. All right, let me get my turn. Bang.
From the beginning, it was like that.
Are you kidding me?
The first, Bills had the ball first. Josh Allen and the Bills went down, scored a touchdown. Boom. Patrick Mahomes got the ball. He was like, I'm not gonna let you upstage me, young boy. And so he ran most of that drive, 7-7. I said, okay, here we go.
Man.
We got a dogfight on
Man. That's like, and you know, the dangerous stuff aside, this is why people love football. You don't, at least to me, like, you don't get that from other sports.
Not baseball.
Not baseball. Even basketball, because you don't have the contact part of it. Like, fourth quarter, 30 seconds left or whatever, everybody's tired. Right. Defense has been busting ass. They trying to do this. And
he really came back and won with 13 seconds left in the game.
Ridiculous.
I thought I was seeing things. We were out to eat, and there was like the TV was over there. And I was like, oh, shoot, the Bills just scored. And I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, that fast.
I think Darren sent me a meme, possibly, or somebody else sent me a meme, where it was like, he went down and scored faster than Dak.
Had to clock the ball. It was like 18 seconds for Dak.
Yeah. They made that comparison.
Masterclass. The Bills. This season was not a fluke. Josh Allen has arrived.
They've been doing this for the last. I mean, because I have to watch them every year, and each year it's just like, oh gosh, they're coming.
They're for real. And Josh Allen don't give a fuck.
Literally,
he has moxie, as they say, bravado. He don't care. If he would have gotten a chance to get in the game after they scored, after KC scored, he was going to put numbers up. He would have died.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. And
that's the one thing a lot of people were complaining about the next day was the NFL overtime rules, that it's not fair that he didn't get to touch the ball. I think we have this happen like every 5 years or so.
Yeah.
Where there's a game that ends kind of weird in overtime, and then people complain, then they change the overtime rule, but then whatever they change it to is never good enough.
Never. So I hope they don't change anything.
Because this is probably the best one that they've had.
Right. And we selfishly wanted to keep going because it was a great game.
Yeah.
But if the game's 3-3 and it's boring the entire time and one team just scores the touchdown, and okay, cool, end it. But this game is the best game ever. Give us more. We're salivating for more of this. Yeah. But keep the rule. It's cool. It's cool. Be better at picking heads or tails. So this weekend we have Bengals versus the Chiefs. And we have the Rams and the Niners. So let's make some predictions, yo.
I was just reading an article about the Rams before we predict. They tried to restrict ticket sales
for the Niners
to people who had Los Angeles like as zip codes, and so there was like some guy who is a Niners fan, but I guess he lives in L.A. Wait, am I messing this up? Where's the Rams at?
They're in LA.
They're in LA. But San Fran is 49ers.
Yes.
Because, they kept moving too. San Fran, LA. So, yeah, if you had a San Fran zip code, you couldn't buy tickets. So this guy in LA was like, hey, I think he tweeted it, if you want to buy tickets, Venmo me the money, I'll buy your ticket.
Whoa.
And so he didn't think nothing of it. And then when he went and looked at his phone, he had all these messages.
Stop it.
And then other people were like getting their family members who live in LA to buy them tickets. So then he had to take the restriction off. And so now it's like they're probably going to have more San Fran fans there because now you done told them you can't come. So they found ways.
They pulling up.
So, but they want to keep home field advantage because that's where the Super Bowl is going to be this year.
Exactly.
So
smart, but that's not new. I remember a few seasons ago there was another team who did something similar, where if you were in a certain zip code, you were restricted on playoff tickets you could buy, which is nasty.
It was terrible. It's gonna come back to bite them.
They can do what they want, especially if they're selling it through the team's website. They'll use the excuse of we want our fans to have a chance to get tickets.
Yeah.
So whatever. But
whatever. So predictions. Okay.
Yes.
So what's the first game? Rams San Fran. Oof.
I think it's gonna be tough. If they played the way they played against the Bucks, and make those many mistakes, and their defense their secondary feel like they don't want to tackle, If they can't get all that shit together, then they're not going. They already had a tough time with the Niners all year.
Yeah.
So.
But, I mean, Jimmy G ain't no...
He ain't no
Tom Brady.
But he's close, though. We wanted to keep him.
Try.
Yeah, I mean, come on. It's Tom Brady.
Right.
I mean,
And Tom Brady
Brady's.
did that with a bunch of injuries on his team, too. So,
And no Antonio Brown.
No Antonio Brown. I think his left guard or right guard was out, which is super important for
One
protection
of them
going
was
against.
hurt.
Yeah,
His
was playing
leg
hurt.
Yep.
So it's tough. So you got Niners, Rams, John?
I'm going to go with Rams. It's going to be close, though.
Darren, I don't even know why I'm asking.
I'm gonna go Rams.
Close game?
I'm very, very, very close.
I think Rams. I think they handle the Niners.
Ooh.
I think they handle the Niners. Yeah, I'd say 2 touchdowns. Yeah.
Okay. Then what's the other game?
Was
The
Chiefs
and...
Bengals?
Chiefs, Bengals.
Oof.
Come on.
The Chiefs are going to...
Chiefs.
Yeah. I mean, Burrow's doing his thing, but
This
it's Patrick Mahomes.
yo.
Yeah.
This guy's
They
not
paid
a
him like
fluke.
$500 million.
I definitely saw him talking. I was like, he doesn't look Kermit.
And the voice. Yeah, fix that. Yeah, an adult.
Kermit defrog.
Yeah.
How you hope? Like all this money you got, fam?
He doing all this.
He's a Caribbean amphibian. Like all this money you got, and you can't.
Why she remember this shit?
I love Sesame Street. What part of that don't we seem to get cleared through your heads?
There's been an uptick in Elmo stuff though.
Elmo.
Is it a resurgence?
I don't know, but
It's
Elmo's
still
been
it's still
everywhere.
F Elmo,
Yeah, I
even
know.
though it's the balsamic vinegar thing.
Yeah.
Say what now?
There's a clip. He's like on a cooking show.
No, he's on the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon.
Oh, so they're doing like a cooking clip, and he's saying the names of different things, and he says balsamic vinegar, like that. Not me. That's not my accent. That's how he says it.
Oh.
He's like, balsamic vinegar.
And so,
yeah.
the clips, people put on clips like, oh, so almost from Brooklyn.
They don't see the brownstone in Sesame Street? Oh, that's funny.
So I'm like, yeah, that sounds like me.
Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Chiefs
Yeah.
goes aboard?
But it's gonna,
Close?
I think it's gonna be a good game. But I think it's gonna be an entertaining game, but it's not gonna be close.
How much of a cheat is Tyreek Hill?
Wasn't he supposed to go to jail or something?
Nah, that was what's the other cat's name? But he's not on the team anymore. The gentleman you're thinking about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Hunt. That was his name.
Oh.
Yeah. But to catch a ball on a slant, and of course, okay, we know you're fast. You're the fastest in the NFL. You challenge Usain Bolt for God's sake.
I wish
But
that would have happened. That race.
if I'm trying to tackle you, I'm a defender, and I'm ahead of you on an angle. How dare you throw a peace sign up to me while you're behind me, for me to see you do that from behind me, and then you just pass me? They're not losing. Why do you lose with that guy? Nah. Bengals is out of here.
Yeah?
I think
I've
they
really
might.
been following them.
Me neither.
I feel like I don't
But
know
apparently
anything about them.
they've been like on like they're like the other Bills, kind of like
Oh,
if you're not watching them, you're not realizing they're doing things. Because watching that game with them playing, I was like, okay,
And who's their quarterback? Joe Burrow?
Burrow.
Okay,
And
he's a rookie, right?
Yeah, I think so. And he's the one who looks like Macaulay Culkin to me. So every time he takes his helmet off, I'm like, oh, Macaulay's here.
Macaulay's here.
Doing this. I think hopefully it's a really good weekend of football.
Yeah, we were
think so.
spoiled last week. That shit was crazy.
going
There's
on
no,
online.
we didn't deserve that
So
kind of
this
shit.
is on Sunday, right?
Yes, both games Sunday.
So Saturday we're supposed to be having a snowstorm. Supposedly that,
Oh,
that these
yeah.
weathermen don't know really
It's
what's
like,
happening.
is it 2 to 3 inches or 2
Tony
to 3
Petrarca
feet?
has a nerve to say today.
Damn you, Tony Petrarca.
Tony Petrarca. First of all, he's like, "Oh, it's my 45th winter." Blah, blah, blah. You've been doing this 45 years and you can't give me better information.
Yeah, right. It's still the same.
So he's like, "Yeah, the storm starts Friday night," and he gives the 3 different paths it could possibly take. And he's like, "But we won't really know the totals till the end of Saturday night." So basically,
Nothing.
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 You're giving me 0. We won't know until it finishes falling. Yeah, well, duh.
So let me ask you, Jen. Why do
me.
you watch Tony Petrarca? Is it because you're already on a local station watching Jeopardy or something? Or
If I have to watch local news, I watch Channel 12
okay. Why do you watch local news?
because I locally live here.
Internet.
What about it?
I watch the local news,
Even if I go on the internet, I'll go on WPRI.com.
which makes sense. But I watch local news for the first time in maybe a year and a half to 2 years.
There's nothing good on it.
They talk about stuff for like 10 seconds, And it's not important.
It's not
A
important.
new crosswalk is being added to downtown Warwick.
And I get upset, but then I get happy. Darren, you missed it because you was in Arizona when it happened. That's why. But I like it was a new bridge.
Jenny with the snort.
I killed myself.
All right, Alf.
I kill me.
I slay me. Yeah, but then I have to be thankful that we don't have more serious things to talk about in our news. In a 30-minute news episode, if you will, is that what you call it? Newscast?
Sure. Yeah.
It sounds weird.
You say so?
15 minutes of that, including the commercials, is weather.
Yeah.
And they're not saying the weather. They're just teasing the weather.
Right.
And then you're going, can you hurry up?
But you can just... Isn't it?
Even, yeah, but
what I do.
I like to hear what they're saying.
Tony Petraga has less information than this.
I know. I look at the weather on my phone, too, but...
While Tony's talking to make sure.
Nah.
So last week, she called you an uncle. She said, how does it feel to be an uncle? This week, how does it feel to be an auntie?
Word.
Whatever. Because when you watch, like, Today's Show, Al Roker, he'll give, like, a broad...
Who watches the Today Show? Damn.
You know what I noticed
She
today?
doubled down on the auntie.
So I usually don't watch the Today Show. I usually watch CBS, but it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
Doesn't matter.
They're interchangeable. It's cool.
CBS is more like, every day we're going to do some kind of what's supposed to be a feel-good story for black people, but it doesn't really feel good at all. That's CBS. So it makes me mad sometimes. I have to, like, switch off.
The Panderers.
But they're black, though.
Why are they black? Oh, Black Panthers?
Yeah, it's Gail.
Strahan is on that?
No, he's on ABC.
Oh, okay.
Kelly?
No, he's on the morning
by
show
himself. Oh, okay.
now. But yeah, it's Gail, and then the guy who does the football, Nate Burleson,
Oh, okay.
which I'm just now finally starting to be like okay with him for some reason. I don't know why. Something about him just irked me.
Yeah, it takes a little getting used to.
Yeah, he did an interview today with Antonio Brown.
I have to check that. Do you see the Brian Gumbo one?
No, he's still doing things.
Oh boy. I don't know what's happening with AB. I watched it and I said, I don't know what just happened.
You know what's funny? So I've been mad at AB this whole time for the way he left. I understand you don't want to do what you don't want to do.
Right.
Don't do it. If you want to lead the team, you want to lead the team, go. Whatever. But the whole, in the middle of them on the field,
Right.
you run on, that's the part that I didn't like.
Clownish, yeah.
And so I've had that beef this whole time. And every time I watch CBS and Nate Burleson talks about him this whole time, he's kind of like, oh, what he did was wrong. He shouldn't have did that, because he played football too. So I'm like, having him interview him is kind of, I don't want to say scary for me, but I'm like, he's going to say the wrong thing and AB's going to pop off on him. Like, because I'd be like, yo, you've been talking low-key shit about me this whole time.
Yeah.
But he was able to be not offensive.
Did he have his lawyer with him, AB?
No, he was just him.
Because when he was with Gumbo, he had his lawyer with him that was speaking to
Oh, that's weird.
stuff that, because the team apparently was doing certain stuff that,
Yes, and so that's the
Right.
thing. So listening to him today, he still had his, his AB-isms. He reminds me of Kanye, which is why seeing them together in a room made sense.
but he wasn't always like that.
No, but what it made me think of is when we went on BRU and we were talking about if you got put into an insane asylum and you had to convince them that you're not crazy to get out, how do you do it? That's what I felt for him. I'm like, maybe he's really not crazy.
Right.
And maybe the team, because if the team's telling you we're going to pay $200,000 for you to go to therapy, they're picking the therapist. And rich people don't just spend money.
No.
Poor people spend money. Rich people make investments.
Right.
So if they're investing $200,000 to get you to go do that, that means they're expecting a return on that investment in their whatever, their image or whatever. See, we told you. So it's like, I'm like, damn, maybe this was the only way where he can have a platform to give his side, because if he would have left quietly, like we're all saying he should have,
Story gets buried, he looks crazy. Yeah.
and he looks like the sore loser who didn't want to go on the field.
Yep.
He looks like, there's no talk of, and then Bruce Arians went on the press conference afterwards, and we're all like, oh yeah, he got fired.
Right.
And
Until more information started coming out.
and people started seeking out AB, like, okay, well, what happened because of his outburst? So you know what, my beef with him is gone.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, you know what, maybe he's being put in a crazy asylum and he's not crazy.
Yeah. And he just, And if I'll send it to you, Darren, so you can kind of see what we mean. When he's talking, you're like not sure.
Yeah.
But what he's saying makes sense. But the way he's talking is like, you okay, brother? Like, yeah, man, what you mean? But somebody just like keep blinking crazy. Like, hey, your words is cool, but you freaking me out a little bit, man.
The deliveries.
Which is why I'm like, okay, him and Kanye give me the same kind of energy.
Yeah.
It's like, you might have something wrong with you, but it's probably not what all these other people are saying is wrong with you.
Right.
And he made a comment in today's interview, not to drag this out, was he doesn't like going to therapists. Yeah. He's like, I'm from the pit. And they've got people...
It was doing something weird. Oh, it was like stuttery. Go ahead. Sorry.
He's like, I'm from the pit, and these people that are listening to me are from the palace, so they don't understand my life and what I'm coming from. So talking to them doesn't make sense.
Right.
And I think that's part of the problem too. Like the people that you're sending him to don't relate to him. Yeah,
and that's why like a lot of people look for people of color as therapists, because there's certain things culturally,
right,
that people just don't understand.
Like even just certain words you use.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. If I'm describing a situation to you using colloquialisms, you may not understand what I'm talking about, or fully understand like how I feel like I'm in danger when I go out. Whereas you're like, why would you feel in danger? We all have money. We just go out.
Even just talking about something like the feeling you get when a police officer is behind your car.
You don't know unless you're me. You really have no idea. Yeah, it's...
And then you trying to sound like you're empathizing with me, but now you just sound like you're patronizing me.
Yeah. But he still has some questionable behavior.
Right. There's something there.
Yeah, something's there. But what happened with the team, that's not like a where there's smoke, there's fire situation. Actually, maybe there's a bigger fire having to do with the team.
Right.
Which is why it's a little weird that Tom Brady was kind of like talking like he might not be coming back.
Didn't ask you guys that. You think he's coming back?
No.
Yeah, I don't know. He didn't, even before the game, he sounded a little weird. I don't know.
I was told at work this week that apparently he has like a series.
TB something?
And
TB12?
so this whole season, they haven't been posting anything.
Oh, yeah. At his request.
And so there's speculation that this might be his retirement year, so they're waiting to put it all out at once.
Oh, is that the show that he has on ESPN?
I don't know.
Yeah, I forgot what it was called, but it looks good from the commercials I've seen. I'll have to check that thing. But why not do like a for real farewell season? Actually.
Because you want to leave the door open in case you want to come back.
Yeah, that's true. And it's a little like imagine if they're not doing well and you go to a stadium and you get blown out and you're like, oh, thanks, Tom. Can you imagine you go like to play the Jets and it's your last game and in that stadium, they're going to boo you. Especially if you're losing, they're going to make you feel like crap. Nah, I'm cool. And like, not that he's on the same level as Paul Pierce, but his farewell tour wasn't the greatest. Yeah, so it didn't work out well for everybody.
That's weird.
What?
A farewell tour, like if I know I'm leaving, I'm not gonna play hard.
Like, give you 2 weeks notice as an athlete.
Right. It's not the last day of school, though.
It is though.
Kobe's last game. We remember.
Yeah, but he's Kobe.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you want to go out like that, though?
Because I don't have that kind of willpower.
Hey, right. Hey, Darren, you want to go in?
No. I actually just ordered some nachos.
Coach, I already put the ice on my knees, man.
But this is your last game as playing in this arena.
But if I don't play, then my last game was my last game, right? I still have a last game, right?
That's true.
Put me in third quarter. Start a third quarter.
Yeah, farewell tour is trash unless you either know you're gonna win or you know you're not gonna win. Like it's just clear on either side. Yeah.
We whispering things to the other players. Hey, let me get this score real quick.
Like how Ben Roethlisberger's last game.
Right.
It was like, damn.
But at least he made it into the playoffs.
That was yeah.
Right. So he got that last win at what's it, Soldier Field? There, John. I can't remember the name of that field, but in Pittsburgh. So, and if Tom retires too, thank you for the memories, you son of a bitch. I love and hate you, Tom.
TV12.
That's been a wild ride, and I got to see the guy live. Like how many times I see Tom play? 2 or 3 times. Yeah, not bad. Not bad.
I'm gonna say something, and I'm gonna see which one of you gets it first. A hand job from a deaf person counts as oral.
Okay. Was that just a statement or like?
Not a question.
Yeah,
that's a statement.
Okay.
It counts as oral.
Yeah.
Oh, you talking today, girl?
Chatty.
You freestyle today, huh?
Beatbox.
You can't even say it though. So it's like you gotta like keep to yourself. It was like pat her on the head. How else does she? All right, so I'm wrong. All right, whatever. This is why I don't be saying shit because y'all don't know. Right.
So they're snapping your fingers.
All right, leave it alone. Leave it alone.
Come on, babe, one more.
No.
I can see it in your face.
You gotta throw it in the chamber before I let it go.
You don't want to hold that in.
No.
It's not healthy.
I'm done.
Flicker the lights there.
Y'all so extra, man. Shit.
Oh boy.
What
All
is
right.
the list, man?
So I said I alluded that I had a question for you guys earlier since we want to get off this topic so bad. So a Shade Room posted a question. What's your favorite white sitcom that's not like The Office or Curb or Seinfeld?
Frasier.
That was a good show.
That was a really good show.
I liked Frasier.
Mm-hmm.
I don't watch much Frasier, but I'll give it. There's a good amount of them.
There's a good
Of
amount.
course.
There's
Home Improvement,
Oh, that was a good one.
Arrested Development.
Arrested Development.
I never watched
What
it
a
when I
great
wanted
show.
to.
Oh man,
They didn't need that last season.
they
but
didn't.
Outside of that, oh my
It was
god,
funny.
yeah,
It was very
hilarious.
funny. A white sitcom.
What's the joint with the Tanners? Rest in peace to Bob Saget.
Oh yeah,
Full House.
Yeah,
of course.
true.
I mean, I liked it, but
Nah,
I did, but
weren't really
You were a little
attentive.
kid.
I wasn't into it. Yeah, I watched it because everybody else was watching
It's
it.
TJF.
Here we go. Goat White Show.
Modern Family.
Married with Children. Speaking of Ed O'Neill, let's go.
He got two.
Come on.
He got
Come
two.
on. Come on. Yeah.
That's so weird how we just did that.
Come on now.
We're here, all the time.
man. What you
Me and
mean?
Bim. That's why he's my favorite. Sorry, Darren.
It's all right, it's fine. I don't need it.
But you mentioned Parks and Rec, but that was even a diverse cast, but it was a
Yeah,
white show.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, I give that. That wasn't white.
No?
I don't count that as white.
Okay.
Are we talking like network TV sitcoms, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I think those up there for me. I don't watch much network TV now, but those up there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Those were all good shows.
Absolutely.
That was fun, guys.
All in the Family, if you want to go back. Archie was a. Ooh.
Oh, to me that was like a black white show because like how it was connected to the Jeffersons.
Yes.
So it's kind of like you know,
Yeah.
great show.
Oh, TV's great.
TV is amazing balls.
Speaking of TV, because I'm in the house, I don't know, it's cold.
It's freezing.
In playoffs, but outside of that, I wanted to watch The Matrix.
Oh,
Right? So I say, wife, where are you? Let's watch the new Matrix. I don't know if I remember the first one. And I don't know if I saw the second one. Oh my God. Now I have to stop everything. Hey,
I was told that I can't watch it because I didn't watch the first two.
you got to at
you have
least.
to watch the
That's-
first three.
This is the third
Oh,
one, isn't it?
no, it's the fourth one. You gotta watch all three, baby.
So I said, okay, we'll find the time to watch all of those. What about Ghostbusters? Everybody saw Ghostbusters. The Afterlife one came out.
I haven't seen that one yet.
So I said, let's watch Ghostbusters, babe. I don't know if I... Okay,
Come
now
on,
you're stressing me out.
come on.
You're
come
holding
on.
back my progress. So, what do you want to do? Matrix or Ghostbusters? Let's do Ghostbusters. We watched all the Ghostbusters movies over the weekend. And I'll tell you, they're so great. The woman one, though, that I was boycotting because I'm not sexist,
You are.
but the cast and the story, I didn't, and it was good for about 20 minutes, and then terrible. But the new one,
It's good.
Afterlife, you don't need the woman one. You could just just jump right over that one. But they did because what's his shit? I don't want to mess up his name, but one of the original Ghostbusters had passed away back in like 2015. So Afterlife is in reference to him.
Oh,
So they incorporate him into the film
even though he's gone.
in a beautiful way. And I forgot that he had passed while watching the movie, but I pulled it up just to double check. And I saw it. And I was like, I'm glad I didn't know that before watching the movie because I would have bawled out. But they did a really good job with it. Yeah, they did a good job with it. Yeah, I watched it in 10 over the week. I know you was over there getting your clap feet on.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I gotta edit that video together.
Edit what video?
The clap cleat review.
Oh,
You did out there?
Yeah, that's what he said he was gonna do. You don't
Oh,
be
I
listening.
no, I know he said he's gonna do a review, but I know you gonna actually.
He said
like,
it when we were talking to
so I'm
Gael.
gonna try it out.
You asked
in
him, "Did you
Arizona.
do it?" And he said, "Oh, I'm going to Arizona for my
That's
anniversary."
when I'm gonna
what
try
you're
it
doing."
out.
Darren, I just want you to know you're not crazy.
Thank
So-
you.
Those
When
words
you-
came out of your mouth.
Thank
But I
you.
thought he was gonna use it and then come back and do a review.
That's what he's saying.
But I thought you said you already did it, the review. Oh, I thought you said.
I started it.
Oh, okay.
Like I opened it and then
Gotcha.
gotta let you know how it went.
Just a quick.
Good.
Yeah?
Very good.
No sliding.
No slip sliding.
Now I gotta ask: did you have carpet in the hotel room, or?
Yeah.
Okay. So there's a little bit of grip already. So you were just planted firm like a tree by the waterside.
Man.
Hallelujah.
I can't stand you. I can't stand you.
My man. I shall not be moved.
All is well. At least there. Let me. Our cleanup game was terrible. I did have a good time with my wife. on
Look at this
trip,
guy.
Like 20 minutes later.
Darren says the mop that we use is very dirty.
It's horribly dirty. I did have a good time with the wife. Just I didn't
What
do
was it,
things.
an hour later?
I just
He got halfway up the mountain
I
and was
had,
like, all right,
I'd prefer not to do
certain things.
certain things, but at the end of the day, I had time alone with my honey, and that's all I wanted.
But you got a little bit of relaxation time in the
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, say for the next trip, y'all relax.
Yeah.
Why don't you? Because this is what I tell the wife, right? She'll start describing some trip that I don't want to go on. I say, hey, no, this sounds great. Why don't you just go ahead and go with your friends for that one? And she'll say, really? No, hey, man, I'll sit this one out. Go with your friends. Don't not go on account of me.
Bim is smooth.
So, well, pitch that. I know Stacy would go do something like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You'll love it.
But the problem is, when you actually do have y'all time, will it be chill?
I think I just have to.
You
So
gotta-
she told me, if you want the chill time, this is what you want, you plan it.
What's today's date? This is January 27th.
I'm not playing anything.
Now, here's the thing, Darren. We have to at least try. Because the wife said the same to me. Well, if you want to do something, just plan it.
Yeah.
I said, okay. I went and looked, found an ill cruise to go on. Neither one of us has been on a cruise together before. So I said, hey, guess what I did? I went, got uncomfortable, looked up some stuff, and there's this cruise that I thought was kind of ill that we can go on. I don't really like cruises.
No.
I said, this is why I don't do this. Never again. But you got to try at least.
But a cruise is kind of like you either love it or hate it. Like I've been saying for a while, even before COVID, you couldn't pay me to get on a cruise.
But if you've never been on one, how you know you hate it?
Because I don't like the idea that I'm trapped on this boat. And if
trapped is
It's a harsh word.
it's a harsh word. I was trapped on an island in the middle of the Indian Ocean.
yeah, I wouldn't have done that either. You got to take a plane that lands on water to get there. No, I'm not doing that.
Real wild.
I can appreciate that trip more now because it forced you to do nothing.
And it was amazing.
It was so great. We can't do anything.
Oh, you, go find something. And I fell for the kayak thing. But outside of that, you have nothing to do with things. But what are we talking about?
Planning the trip because
Yes, you have to try at least once.
Yeah.
So the problem is we don't think of stuff to do that's fun with our wives or anything like that with our friends. But just say, hey, I want to do this with you. I want to be on the beach with you. I want to eat some paella, and I just want to kick it. Maybe we'll do one thing, but outside of that, let's go here, blah, 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 blah. So you just got to try.
I'm going to try.
Just try.
Yeah.
And
I love my wife. So
Of course.
she's worth it.
So when she says no to the idea, just know it's you still love her. You still love her.
I balled my fist there. Sorry.
Oh man. Can one of y'all explain the M&M thing to me, please?
What am I?
OMG.
The candies.
So today I saw a new one that I sent you guys that you probably didn't look at.
A new what?
A new clip. This is not this. All right, first let's talk about M&M's. So M&M's.
Oh, M&M's. I thought. You
Oh,
were
not the rapper.
Yeah.
No.
Nah, don't let me get started.
No,
man.
please don't.
Let me see if I can find the screenshot. So M&M's, for some reason, felt the need to change the image of their cartoon characters. Here we go. So this is from today.com. I'm just going to read some of the lines. The brand just announced its multi-pronged approach to creating a world where everyone feels they belong and society is inclusive. And it apparently starts with makeovers for each of those colorful M&M characters that star in the brand's popular commercials. The candy company decided to give each of the 6 characters a fresh, modern take on their traditional look and more nuanced personalities to underscore
A
the
modern take, Darren, on cartoons.
and more nuanced personalities, man.
Nuanced personality, Darren, for candy.
To underscore cartoon candy.
Cartoon candy.
Cartoon candy that talks. To underscore the importance of self-expression and power of community through storytelling.
And through candy.
The biggest and perhaps most controversial change, here we go,
The sexy one.
is that green M&M, who typically sports
I
her
gotta mess with her, man.
I'm saying. Because they hate men.
They
Go.
hate men.
who typically sports her signature white go-go boots, has stepped into a pair of cool, laid-back sneakers to reflect her. No, there's more to this. I need you guys to just hold your breath for a second.
All right.
All right,
I'm gonna push this away.
just hold your breath. Start over. The green M&M, who typically sports her signature white go-go boots, has stepped into a pair of cool, laid-back sneakers to reflect her effortless confidence. That part's in quotes, so that must have been the press release. Brown, the other female character, has also slipped into something a little more comfy. Block heels instead of her signature stiletto.
Because we noticed that.
She and the green M&M will also have a more friendly relationship than they've previously had.
Wow.
Together throwing shine and not shade.
Which is a lie, because women hate each other. But that's fine. Hey, cook, man. Cook, Eminem.
I only imagine the pervert somewhere that's like, why did they do that to the green M&M?
Did you see the clip of Tucker Carlson from Fox
Hilarious.
News?
Hilarious.
Everybody's like, did you want to sleep with that thing? Like, what do you care?
But it's the how ridiculous it is that they. So he just made that much of a deal of it.
Yeah.
Because, come on, who even know? And Eminem's, they marketed the green one. I don't know if y'all remember when that one first came out. It was like a sexy vibe.
Yeah.
She was laying on the bed, pouring M&Ms on her face.
She had the glasses.
And then the male M&Ms were like filming,
They were like-
and they like deflated because they were so. Y'all marketed this, so
And the other thing is, if you look in the picture, I can't find the article I saw that explained this, but you see in the top picture where it's the old,
yeah.
they're the same size. And the bottom one, they're all different sizes so that they represent
different heights.
all the different shapes of people.
Well, who pays attention to that?
It's candy
It's
cartoon. Candy cartoon.
Please, mister, is this still delicious? Bring the candy. What is this?
In the bag, they...
I know.
Who even notices heights?
I had time to look at that, and I was like, but
But why?
who's complaining about this?
Ramfy posted something hilarious. He said, "Oh man, how do you say this without?" Anyways, okay, there was gonna be a new Skittle introduced, and it had a different letter on it, and it identified as a Skittle. So there you go, and just be careful that you don't bite into a fruit treat instead of a chocolate treat in the next bag of Skittles or M&Ms, whatever.
So the reason why I said there's more, because before we came to record, I saw this CNN posted.
Okay, CNN. Look at what CNN's covering.
Oh, okay.
Minnie Mouse is trading her iconic red dress for a new look. For the first time
Pantsuit.
in her nearly century-long
God.
life, Minnie Mouse will add a pantsuit to her wardrobe.
Sorry, Darren. I'm done. I'm fucking done.
Mickey Mouse is like,
What?
This bitch.
Mickey Mouse. Her full makeover will be unveiled in March to commemorate two different dates, International Women's Day and the 30th anniversary of Disneyland, Paris. So what? This is once again like the Aunt Jemima. No one asked
no
for
one asked
this.
for this. Just stop killing us.
And this is the woman version.
just pay us fair wages.
So no, guys, listen.
Stop attacking us in dark alleys and
Let us
spiking
breastfeed
our
the
drinks.
public without issue. So what we're gonna do? Wait. Minnie Mouse, blue and black pantsuit.
Pants.
I hate that I guessed it correctly.
I hate that you guessed it correctly too.
Oh my god.
She's a working mom.
Do women like pantsuits?
I don't know.
Did they get a consensus from all the
I've
women
never
that
met
they
a
were
woman
cool
who's
with?
like, yo,
Yo, that pantsuit.
yo,
though.
I just caught me a fire pantsuit.
Y'all saw what Hillary had on? Oh, what is this? What is this?
Jenny, see that new show real quick. That new show with Quita.
Abbott Elementary.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, it's a fun show.
Yeah.
I was looking forward to that. It took way too long to come out.
Darren, what is this? So now Mickey got to walk down with her like this? Looking like this? You ever go... let me not.
Mickey Mouse still with his old school shorts.
Right. I thought we
was doing the thing.
For years.
We're not doing the thing?
He's stupid. You are stupid, yo.
Here comes Goofy laughing at your ass.
Say, Mickey. What's Mickey wearing? I don't want to do this anymore.
So when I saw this orange one, I said, this reminds me of somebody I know. Somebody
Okay.
The orange one.
Okay.
Because they changed their personalities and they toned down the anxious one to make him now go to therapy. Some shit
so they made the red one less angry?
Yeah, they toned down all of them. I just read the part about the girl ones.
Now they're just lying about society.
So the orange one,
angry.
they're just making everybody the same.
Oh.
It's like we're all in an insane asylum. Orange says, I find your lack of concern extremely concerning. And I said, that's Bim. That's
Safety
Bim.
first.
I'm still yellow, though. I'll be yellow. The aloof one.
Wait, which one are you, Jen?
I don't know.
You know what you got to do with the cover now, Darren, right?
Yes.
Oh, thank you, because I would have been like, what's the cover, guys? Should it be Mickey or Minnie or the M&Ms? Which one?
Oh, boy. Well, I would have been one of the girls, but now they made both the girls corny, so I don't know. Like, you ain't gonna catch me in no block heels.
Well, Jen, if you didn't know, it's okay for you to be a guy M&M.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
It is
Yeah, you
true.
can be whatever you want.
If they come out and say one of those fictional characters,
Darren, don't do it. Don't do it.
I just don't.
Don't do it. You know, we'll laugh and we'll move on.
I need somebody who could do a really good impression of Mickey Mouse to do that.
Yes. Oh my God.
Next, we're gonna hear like Minnie broke up with Mickey because he didn't accept her new look.
She wanted to cut all her hair off.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Mickey goes to her house and like, yeah, work. Yo, who did you start working?
We don't even have bills.
I don't work, for God's sake. Who's gonna take care of Pluto?
Question, Jen. So all this about the change in the candy. Any change to the candy itself?
No.
They still use a high fructose corn syrup and yellow dye number, whatever, and
peanuts,
riboflavin and peanuts. So they didn't make it like less hazardous to your body. No. But oh, good on you, America. Keep it up.
So what it is, they gave them taglines like the Real Housewives. So the red one says, "I instinctively know I have great instincts."
Wait, that's not something the red one would say.
It is now.
Ew.
The yellow one says, "My favorite thing about today is everything." Are you sure that's you, Darren?
Okay.
Not anymore.
Okay, this is not believable. What is
It's the
this?
old yellow one. I'm the old yellow one. But.
The green says, "I'm too busy shining to throw shade."
Can we just stop this
Can
right
we
now?
stop?
That's not reflective of real life.
No.
So,
And
it's not funny.
It's not. It's just really pandery.
The thing that attracted us to the commercials and whatnot, Santa Claus comes, you are real, pass out. The green one, it's funny, because, anyways.
The brown one says, "Not bossy, just the boss," with her arms crossed and her glasses
I
on.
never want to see an M&M commercial now.
The blue one says, "I woke up like this."
Okay.
So those last three, to me, sound like you was like, okay, what would a black woman say?
Do we know who's in charge of this change, by any chance? Is there a name? I just want to Google it.
No.
Okay.
No,
you want to blame
but
one
they're
person.
selling they're selling shorts if you want M&M shorts.
Okay.
I don't want no shorts.
$20.
Hey, why don't you give me the original green one on some shorts, huh? I'll have some fun with that one.
Wow.
Bring the hottie back. How about that, huh? Toots? Hey, Minnie, put that skirt back on. Huh? Oh, yeah, to bring Jessica Rabbit out. All the misogyny out. The fuck?
Finally,
It might be time for me to
and
go.
M&M with mental health struggles.
Who has mental health struggles?
Somebody was joking, saying, "Finally, an M&M with mental health struggles."
I don't need that in my snacks. I don't need them to be like not okay.
They said, this is from M&M, "Bye-bye uniform candies. Hello, unique shapes and sizes."
Again, are they going to do that to the actual candy? Or just, okay, so that's fine.
They have confirmed that M&M's crunchy shell is their skin, and that when you bite into them, they feel Immense pain.
Darren, what did that makes me want to buy M&Ms? Now they can feel what I'm biting into.
You're biting through their skin. Imagine you bite one and you hear it scream.
Is this a sabotage? Is somebody sabotaging them from inside?
This is like the Corolla Cross board meeting. They sat there as a group, and this is what they came up with.
Things are getting a little weird.
A little.
They're dialing.
I don't like weird.
Don't.
That's why I'm staying aside. I think maybe this is weird.
It's very weird outside. So yeah, we can add this to the list of things that nobody asked for. So you know what I think? Back in the day, if a company decided we're going to change our image, they just did it.
Yeah.
They didn't make a press release.
Right.
They didn't ask for your approval. They didn't tweet about it. They didn't explain it. They just did it.
Pepsi just changed the can. Done. We changed it. That's it.
It's a new logo. We didn't have a reason. We just wanted to do something new.
None of doing your emotions. Just hey, switch it up.
It's still Pepsi.
Still gonna buy it, right? Okay.
It's going to say on the can, same great taste. New look, same great taste. That's what it's going to say.
It's all so confusing.
But now everybody needs an explanation for everything. Everybody feels entitled. I need to know why.
Tired of you motherfuckers. Tired. Tired.
Tired.
So while Jen is figuring out what to talk about next, we will say thank you for listening and rocking with us as you usually do.
Yo, did we say shout out to Rudio?
I was just about to say that. Shout out to Rudy for joining us for our PDT exclusive last week.
Rudy, what up, dog?
Make sure you check out the videos on YouTube.
The audio will be up next week, right?
It'll be up as soon as you tell me to put it up.
Did we put up the Clap Cleats audio yet?
I don't think so.
We'll do it both next week.
Cool.
Yes.
All right.
Hold on.
I didn't say nothing.
Sorry. Make sure you follow us on YouTube. Make sure you follow us on social media platforms. Instagram, PLSDELTHS. Twitter, the same handle. On Facebook with the Please Delete This Podcast. Make sure you follow us on your favorite streaming platform, such as Spotify, not Spreaker. We're not on Spreaker.
We're not Spreaker?
I don't think so.
Okay.
You might be able to find us on Spreaker.
I never went on Spreaker, so I don't know.
And not on SoundCloud either.
Oh.
I think our episodes are still up, but the new ones won't come up on SoundCloud.
79 is not on SoundCloud, right?
179.
179 is no.
Okay.
No. But you can find it on Spotify, Apple, Google Play,
iHeart.
Pandora, and all those other good spots. For our Spotify listeners, make sure you pay attention to the episode. We can actually add polls and ask questions on the Spotify page. So if you look at episode 179, I believe you scroll down in the episode details, you'll see that there's a couple of questions and polls, and we like to pull in our funny stuff in there, and you can participate there. And yeah,
so I get to experience for the first time what Darren put as a poll for this.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, I saw it last week. I was like, oh, I could do this.
I don't even go on Spotify, so this is all new to me.
Oh, it's a Q&A.
Oh,
that's
fun.
on there.
That's fun.
Oh, Darren, look at you.
Yeah.
And there's a poll.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
I don't know how to pull the results from it, but
Spotify just steals the data. Thank you. That's all we needed.
I got it.
One step at a time.
Yeah.
I got a straw update.
Go ahead. Because we went to Hook and Reel
Okay,
to
tell us
celebrate
about
the father-in-law's birthday,
Happy birthday.
and they gave everyone straws.
Oh.
There was an older woman who was our waitress, and I said, "Baby, I don't think she knows that. she shouldn't have just given us straws." And she didn't even bat an eye. She said, "Oh, there you go." Boom, boom, boom. I almost told on her.
You said it was an older lady?
Yeah,
She don't
older.
give not a
She
damn.
don't give a damn.
She don't give a damn.
it. Whatever, what are you going to do? What are you going to do?
I work here part-time anyway.
I pay taxes. What are you going to do?
Straw update, yes.
So I went to, I wasn't going to say the name of the place because I didn't want to get them in trouble, but I went to Honeydew today.
Ooh.
Got a beverage. And same thing at the window. If you've ever, I think I've mentioned this before on the podcast, if you've ever gone to a Honeydew, it feels really, no matter which one you go to, real local.
Yeah.
You feel like
they know you.
You're in, you feel like you're in Rhode Island.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sure they have honeydews outside of Rhode Island, but it just
Do they?
I don't think so.
yeah, they do. I've seen one in Bellingham, which is a mess. So
Might as well be Rhode Island.
Might as well. It's literally up the street.
I know my
I
dad
like
used to-
Bellingham. I'll trade Bellingham from Woonsocket.
my-
Actually, before I get into my honeydew straw story, so a few days ago during lunch, because I work at Woonsocket. If you don't know, Woonsocket is on the border of Rhode Island and Massachusetts, and in the city on the other side or town is Bellingham. She kind of stumbled into Massachusetts. She's like, oh shit, I'm in Massachusetts. So, so I found a Crown Chicken out there.
Okay.
Yeah. So
cool.
I ordered some chicken, and then she was like, "Oh, 10 minutes." So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to Cumberland Farms to get me something. So I drive up the hill, and I'm in Bellingham now, Massachusetts. Go to Cumberland Farms. They still got the straws out. I'm like, oh, snap. I forgot I wasn't in Rhode Island. I'm like, oh, snap. They still got straws out here. That's crazy. And then I go, it's a big Cumberland Farms. I'm like, let me explore this big-ass Cumberland Farms. Other side, they had wine and beer.
Oh, you could do that in Mass.
And I was like, oh, we're in Mass. The straw thing still didn't click in my head. I'm still stuck on, oh, they got straws. But, oh, yeah, this beer is fine. There's Coors Light in the fridge. Whatever. So now, today, I go to Honeydew, and she hands me the drink with a straw. And in my head, I'm like, ooh.
Hey, man, this is a sting operation, man. I don't know if I should take that straw, man.
Trying to trick me. And I had a straw in my car. I was ready to not take one. It's like, all right. But then I opened it. Paper straw.
Got him.
Got me. Got me.
Did you use it, though?
I did.
Yeah.
And the first sip, I'm like, oh, this is actually pretty sturdy. This is pretty all right. And by the end, I put it on our store if you want to see what it looked like. Because I kept pulling it up so that it wouldn't just sit and soak in the beverage. And then putting it back down when I was ready to take a sip and pulling it up. It didn't hold up well.
No. I think the first time I had paper straws was in Miami.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it did not.
Yeah.
With a slushy drink.
No. Oh, yeah. It didn't
Are
go
you
well.
kidding me? Yeah, no. But they need to like wrap the paper in plastic to help protect the paper. You know what I'm saying? And then everybody's happy.
Problem solved.
Bib's out here thinking, man.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta think, Darren.
You gotta use
Yeah,
your
that's the
think-
problem
use
with
your thinking
America.
mind.
Yo,
They're not thinking.
Yo, Bib be thinking, yo.
That would solve it. That's good.
So straws still the same, but in Mass they got paper now.
Well, this is Rhode Island.
Oh, they got paper straws in Rhode Island now.
This is the Honeydew I went to last time.
Gotcha.
That the lady kind of like didn't pull back.
So I wonder, if they're probably going through that last plastic inventory and then, oof.
Or if they're just like, okay, either you can wait people to ask, or you can give them these paper straws.
Yeah. So Jen, what are you gonna do then when it's fully paper out there? What you gonna do? You gonna like drink out of a cup like regular?
I mean, I drink out of a cup. So when the paper straw, I told you this last week. So when the paper straw got weak, but the thing is, when I was driving, which we talked about last week, when you're driving, you don't want to be opening the cup and drinking.
Right.
But then once I finished driving and I got to my destination, then I could just drink from the cup, like I do all the time.
Right.
Like I don't keep straws at home or nothing.
Right, because that's like, well, who would do that?
Yeah, Bib's hey, no, I'm here.
Oh my God.
So you heard about the Supreme Court thing? No. One of the justices has said that he's going to retire, which I didn't know you could do that. I thought you had to die there.
They hold the position though till damn near.
Yeah, he's pretty old. So he's retiring. And so that means Biden gets to appoint someone new.
Yep.
And we talk about all the time, when he was running, he promised black people a lot of stuff. So one of the things he promised was that if he appoints a Supreme Court justice, it would be a black woman.
Ooh.
So he's saying it. He's like, I'm going to meet with people and interview, but I promise it will be a black woman.
Okay.
Jen, you got a chance?
That's what I was thinking.
Bro, let me tell you something. Let Jen get a Supreme Court judge. I don't even know what that do, but I'm driving on the wrong side of the road. Like, you know who my friend is? Thank you.
I have a coin with her face.
Hello.
Now, you know we were on the podcast together?
Hello.
No, I'm on the way to the podcast with Jen now.
She told him she needs Thursday nights off and they just gonna have to deal with it. Okay.
We up.
Okay.
Yo, it was so hilarious if you were like, all right, we gotta wrap this shit up. I gotta go.
Secret Service waiting for you outside and shit.
We gonna record in the chamber, so can y'all
Oh,
go?
fire. Can you imagine?
I'm there. I'm all the way there.
With a 6-pack of Modelo's just walking to the, hey, this
This is classy. You done came up, Jen. So I was like, we could take this conversation in two different directions. We can either A, try to think of who would be some possible options, but we don't know that many judges.
Right.
So the other option of conversation is what would be some wild black women for him to choose other than myself.
Boy. This is fun.
This is fun,
Wild
right?
Cardi B. This is what pops up.
That me too.
Leslie Jones.
Leslie Jones would be amazing.
Done. Leslie Jones. Done.
Our picks
Amazing.
for
Yeah, who's our picks for
Yeah.
Supreme Court?
You got Cardi?
I got Cardi.
You gonna change your pick or you go Cardi?
You see, the Cardi or Lizzo in my head, and Cardi's winning, so Cardi.
Cardi steps in the political space. Lizzo, I don't know if she do she? Not so much.
Not so much.
Yeah, I got Leslie Jones, and I feel like she would wear those old school white wigs just because.
Just cause. Dang, how do I follow Leslie Jones?
I know.
That's a good one.
I know. I don't like you.
And you would think I thought about this. In my head, I thought about asking the question, and that was it. All day. Oof.
I didn't do you any favors with that one.
No, you didn't. Because now I'm like, I gotta come with the heat. Come with the yappa.
It's okay. It's okay. Just say you.
Yeah.
Only you could talk Leslie Jones.
That's right.
There's somebody.
He's like, no, Jen's.
No, Jen's great. No,
Like,
wrong.
whatever.
Jen is my first pick. But I'm just trying to think of somebody. There's got to be somebody that can stand against Leslie. I'm thinking, okay, I got somebody, but I don't know how she stacks up. She's not as out there as Leslie, but she could be.
Let's go.
Queen Latifah.
Interesting.
I like Queen.
I just see her pulling up in a motorcycle.
It's not her.
That's what's up. That's her. She ride a motorcycle. You think that's the Equalizer character? Nah, she been riding a motorcycle. Yeah.
It definitely can't be Pam Oliver because
No.
she
No.
she don't be doing justice.
Nah.
Darling was like, they have Joy from MSNBC.
Jen is dumb.
She enjoyed it too much.
Because Joy is just like, I like Joy, but sometimes she's a little bit, all right, calm down.
Pump the brakes.
I mean, as much as she talks about Tucker,
Yeah. You're your own version. You gotta chill out.
yeah, you gotta relax.
Anybody local?
Ooh, local.
Now, when you say low, you talk about like our people?
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah.
So-
people in Rhode Island are our people.
okay, well, here we go.
Devil's-
There, you want to
yeah,
go there.
that's
Devil's
you know.
Bridge.
I might have to be the title.
Let's see. Put the M&Ms on the bridge. Go ahead. Anyways,
I like that.
what would...
A black woman.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Leslie Jones it is.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
I can't. Under no circumstance could I say this name.
See? That's why we can't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't do that.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah, we can't do that.
Oh, that'd be
I
fun.
can't say. But it's such a.
Well, text it to
It'll
us.
make you guys fall out if I say it.
Text it to us.
Okay.
Do we want to do that to the listeners? Because then
Yeah.
we'll laugh, and they have no
Nah,
idea
who
why we're
cares?
laughing.
That's too
Damn,
late.
Jen, that's foul.
too
She
late.
want to know so bad.
I've been playing a lot of Wordle, as you guys know. So.
Yeah, you
Jen,
kind
why
of
are
a
you so
wizard,
good
though.
at this game?
Because I like words.
But I had a good moment.
You had a
I
great
just-
moment.
I just didn't share with y'all, but I be having but the game cheated. So I had the junkie one. And I put it mad times because you can only have so many options, but it wasn't going. So I just put other stupid words. And then it said, no, it's junkie, dummy. So I put it mad time. I almost broke my phone. So I had to chill out. But yeah, you on some other shit.
If you had to, I don't know if Darren sent it to us.
I did.
If you had to think of, okay, if it was an alternate universe.
You know this question, Darren?
No, it's just Jen saw my response.
If it was an alternate universe where there was like a girl version of Bim, a girl version of Darren, a boy version of Jen.
Okay. I think that exists for real, but go ahead.
That's a weird place, right? What would their names be? Like, what would you name girl Bim?
Bim, unisex in Yoruba.
Yeah, I understand, but that's not fun.
It's easy though.
Yeah, but easy's not fun.
Girl,
So
Darren?
she would still be Nigerian, right?
Sure, yeah, she'd be you, but girl.
Oh boy.
You with the go-go heels.
Girl Darren
Green,
is the
white,
son of
and-
Jill.
Green, white, that's funny.
Name. I don't know.
The only name popping in my head right now is Dolores for some reason.
Dolores.
That doesn't
Another
sound-
D name.
Yeah.
That's boring.
That is
I don't mean that. I know Dolores. She's cool.
You also know
Dolores,
Darren.
too.
But that
Darren
mean-
is not a.
that don't mean
entertainer.
the name-
He knows his mad vanilla ice cream.
So you don't think Dolores knows too?
Hi, Dolores. Hope all is well.
She's like,
I mean, I'm sure she's a wonderful person. But
Doesn't look like a Dolores. I'll tell you that. I don't know what my name would be.
what does a Dolores look like?
would female me still have long hair or short hair?
It's up to you. Starter dreads, perhaps.
Sorry, we'll get off this. Speaking of starter dreads, did you see that clip that's been going around today of the end of People's Court?
Oh my god.
So I watched a video where they gave the backstory to that. of what they were suing for.
I have not seen this clip.
This clip. Okay, so
Please enlighten me.
Okay, there's two black women.
Let me get the
court.
audio.
Oh, you're gonna get the audio. This is great. This is
Look
great.
at
I'm gonna try to find. Where can I find it? Where was it?
Kev on stage. It's on my story. The beginning of my story.
Shit, Darren.
What'd he say?
And the name fits.
What do you say?
I should have said that.
I didn't even mean it like that.
I missed the joke. It's fine.
You
Guys.
said it, the name fits.
So
Supreme.
All right, hey, come on. You're not supposed to.
I'll take it out. I'll take it out.
that's
take it
fine.
out.
It's
No,
fine.
take it out.
Supreme being. So, you know, at the end of
We should have left 10 minutes ago.
you know, at the
And
end,
none of this happens.
in the alternate universe. So you know, in People's Court, like the original People's Court, at the end,
Stupid.
He's so
Go
dumb.
ahead, John. I'm listening.
he's the one
He's right.
asking the question.
Girl.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
So at the end of People's Court, you know, after one person wins, one person loses, they come out into that hallway,
Yeah.
and then that guy interviews them.
Yes.
So I'm trying to talk slow so Bim can pull it up.
No, I'm here. Oh, the thing. Who you said Kev on stage? I got
And I
distracted.
also
The
said
wife
on my
texted
story.
me.
You could have went to my story.
She's not important.
Story. Darren?
Sorry.
So, oh jeez, I could have pulled it up myself while I was talking.
I mean, my ADD be acting up. All right, so here we go. Oh, shit. Did I, pass it? Maybe I saw it on your story for the first time. Yep, sure did. Jen, you are nuts. All right, wait. Come on, man. Oh, that means.
Loses.
All right, here we
Gets
go.
nothing. Ms. Howard, what are you thinking?
She lied, and I should have known better when I seen her hair.
I got a feeling you were somewhat worried, weren't you?
And her hair.
$9,000.
I wasn't worried because... Thank you.
Check your caption.
Now, it's not nice,
It's very mean.
but where were you going with this, Jen?
Well, when I first saw the clip at 7 a.m., I said, "Damn."
That's a lot at 7 a.m.
I put
That's
that Wordle's thing I sent you, and I saw that all before I got out of bed.
That's a full day.
I was tired. I didn't want to go to work, bro. So yeah. So she lost the case, $9,000. But in my mind, in my heart, I feel like she won. That was my initial thought. Like, you won, because you hit her with the
Yeah,
dagger.
yeah, nut shot at the bell.
Poor woman just walked in. She didn't even.
She had no idea
know
what
what's
just happened.
going on.
She didn't even know what happened. But so I watched another video where somebody was reacting to it, and he was like, "I had to find the backstory." So he showed why they were suing. Apparently, the lady who made the comment went to the other woman for faux dreads, and she said the lady put the dreads in her hair, and they weren't done right, and it irritated her scalp. She had to cut them out or take them out like the day or two after, and then she couldn't go to her own birthday party and blah 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 blah. So she was out $9,000, and that's what she was suing for, but she didn't win. So that's why she made that comment. I should have known by looking at her.
That makes sense. But why she miss her own party still?
Cause she dumb.
Put a wig on and go to the party.
You see this?
Okay, Darren.
She had no problem going out. She went right on TV. You could have went to your party.
Word.
I wish I had that level of confidence. I really do.
To be the woman
To be
that...
anything.
Darren, you're confident. Yes. I seen confident Darren.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not recently.
Okay.
That was sad.
That was very sad.
I don't mean it
have
to be
nothing
sad.
to
Hoist me up.
hoist him up. He just died. Did y'all know Megan Good and her husband?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had seen
Speaking
that,
of
but
that,
I didn't know anything about them being with.
I wish they would leave this poor woman alone.
Yeah, let's not leave her alone for a second, Darren. I want to show you something.
Okay.
Because-
is that her walking around?
Because Megan Good, just hi, Megan.
Yeah. Oh man.
Just keep
Oh
watching.
man. Yeah. I saw it.
You saw it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jen, you saw this?
that's a hot lady.
I just want to say, hi, Megan Good. Welcome back. Clearly, there was something that was being contained,
Yes.
and she needed to be free.
Is that a recent?
Supposed that today? Yeah, today.
I was thinking maybe that was an old thing because everybody's like, oh, the afterglow of and I'm like, I thought she didn't want it and she looked like she was really hurt by it, but
No, they said it was what's the word when you both want to do it?
Mutual.
Amicable.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
And they simultaneously posted announcing they were getting divorced.
It's
but
like
they're
a
still-
picture of them together.
But they're still, they posted it on their individual page, but the same picture, and they're like, we're still gonna love each other forever. So maybe it gave very, he's gay now vibes.
That's the picture right there.
It gave,
And the long caption.
it gave very, very much, found out he doesn't like girls, but we don't want to talk about it, so.
And then afterwards, you get pictures like this on her IG being posted. And, you know, hey, man, everybody deserves to be happy.
Yeah.
You know?
It's better like this now.
Yeah. And live your truth.
I ask this every year.
Last thing. Right? Or you got something, Darren?
I have nothing.
Okay. You have plenty.
I
You have good health. Ish. You got kids. I'm kidding. Joke. Kidding. Go.
All right. Well, I'm gonna make a statement, and then we're not gonna elaborate on it. Then I'm gonna talk about what I was gonna talk about.
She loves these statements.
I saw today the interest rates are going up probably in March. The federal said. I just wanted to say that for you because you're the numbers guy. The
Oh,
money
yeah, I
guy.
already been plotting on some stuff.
So yeah, we'll talk
Can I
about that
just
next
give
time.
you money and you do it for me?
No. Because money just disappears from my hands. So if I don't invest it, I'm not going to have it anyway. So it's better just put it in
But
something.
whatever you do to invest your money, can you just do it with my money as well?
No, it's scary now, man. You see what stocks and crypto is doing?
No.
I'm glad I took that money off for Dylan's car, yo. I would have lost a lot of it.
Okay.
I would have lost a
I
lot of
lost
it.
it.
That's wild.
Okay.
I ask you this every year. First of all, our 4th year anniversary is coming up this week.
Crazy.
Wild.
No
We
plans.
literally did nothing. We just
Nope.
did an episode and didn't mention it till this moment. But whatever, it's no big deal.
Love you guys. Good job.
So, coming up on our 4th Valentine's Day together.
Oh.
And I ask this every year, and you guys will have the same answer, but I'm asking anyway because people need guidance. People meaning women. What do you guys as men want for Valentine's Day?
Nothing.
Not a thing.
We say it every year, right?
You say it every year,
Yeah.
but we don't ever listen. So I want.
Why don't y'all listen, though?
So
It's
let's-
easier.
Let me help. Let me.
I'm just doing this as a PSA.
I'm gonna take this one.
I'm baiting a PSA. Go ahead.
I'm gonna take this one.
Go ahead, friend.
Ladies, when we say nothing, right? It's not like, oh, I don't care. Like I need you to understand, nothing is the actual thing we want to do. So, like, whatever you're thinking, we can do. No, we can do nothing.
But what do you want though?
Nothing.
I'm just making sure you say it all.
But here's the thing. We won't speak for all men. Ladies, do this. And this isn't a trick or anything. Ask your man, your boyfriend, your husband, whatever. Ask him only one time. Honey, love, darling, whatever your pet name is. Schnickerdoodle.
I like Schnickerdoodle.
Peanut M&M. What do you want for Valentine's Day? Just ask. Whatever his answer is in that moment off of one ask, just stick with it, please. I promise you, if you do it and it's nothing, he won't be mad. If he says, I don't know, just give me some socks or something. Get him
some
socks or
socks,
something.
Get him clap cleat socks.
There you go.
That's a good one.
What's our code?
Delete.
Delete.
15%
off.
off your first purchase. Shout out to Gaio.
was
Just
good.
ask one time, and whatever he says, roll with it. If he says nothing, do nothing. If he says, I don't know, whatever you want, don't ask him again. Figure it out and just do whatever you want. Please. Don't stress. Please.
It's nothing to be stressed over about. It's nothing.
But they will.
They will.
Jen?
It's true. This is why I wanted to put it out there so that you guys could once again deliver this message.
But what we're saying to women doesn't matter.
I know, but
Because y'all going to do what you want.
I know, but at least you had the opportunity to put the message out there. And if
Yeah, talk to each other how about they're not gonna do what we want.
But she knows. She knows. At the end of the day, B.
listen,
What's
I
gonna happen?
asked him, and he said nothing. And I said, "What you mean? You gotta want something?" And he said, "No, Christmas just passed, and plus his birthday was right before then." He's like,
I'm good.
So now, let me ask you. What are you going to get him for Valentine's Day? And this is the problem. That right there is the problem, Darren. That's the problem. She was convulsing, almost. She could not even
"Because
figure out what emotion she...
you put me on the spot."
I know, it's a lot, right? You didn't have an answer
He
already.
couldn't.
Because I haven't thought about it. Because he said nothing.
What's there to think about?
That's what I'm saying. You said I didn't have an answer. He said nothing.
So he said nothing, right?
So I have nothing in mind.
So now when I ask you, what are you going to get him? What should the answer be?
Nothing.
Exactly. There should be no thought. There should be no thought.
But I don't want to say that because what if I get him something?
You don't need to. See?
Yo, I swear to God.
Because what if I get him something?
Ain't it them that talk about communication? Yo, don't worry. Hey man, that was episode one. What episode?
180.
119.
I just came here to stress y'all out.
911.
I'm glad I succeeded.
Yo,
I just came here to stress y'all out.
I don't, because then he's going upstairs to his wife. I'm going to my wife. You want problems?
No, my wife be asleep, so it's fine.
I hope. I hope she's up so I can say goodnight. Yes,
Nicely done.
I know.
This mop is cleaner than the rest.
Hey man, I'll be trying.
I would just spin this a little bit.
Okay.
Fellas, we know women like to do stuff for us. So if you can think of something simple,
Just say something.
just something simple.
Say socks,
If you
like
could-
them said.
I don't
Say
like,
socks.
no, but I don't. No. This is the problem. No. So okay. No, stop. No.
Because the reason being, we know the guy is gonna get us something, and that's
Because
awkward.
we have
It's
to.
not awkward.
It's awkward. So we just give you, hey, here you go, and you're just like, you have nothing to give
It's
back.
not because
This-
Valentine's Day is for you.
That's
you.
what I've heard.
It's not true. Darren, what's happening? Look, I have no control. What is?
She said, that's what I've heard.
I swear to God.
That's what I've heard. I've heard this mysterious fable that Valentine's Day is for us. I don't believe it.
She does it on purpose, and we fall for it.
every time. So like I said,
It's
fellas,
so much fun.
it might save you a bit of turmoil if you just say, I want to go out to eat. I want a steak. I
That's
want
a good one.
A nice meal.
I want a nice meal.
But who's
or
paying for the meal?
I want tools, a backpack.
That's Valentine's Day?
I don't know, Bim. I'm just throwing simple things that you could say that they can take and have as a base.
But you know, even if you mention a specific item, it's going to be more than that.
But they have that as a base. So if I say, hey, you know, I really love a new laptop bag. Mine has holes in it. She, oh, okay. Maybe she'll get the laptop bag and she'll put shit inside it.
I like a new laptop, too.
Maybe. At this point, I just said a bag. I gave you something so that you.
Because now
had
if she has
some-
that base, she won't ask him again.
But what if he really didn't want anything?
Then yeah, I know.
Say nothing. And then,
I know.
And then we'll go
crazy.
through the song and dance. And
Why are we playing this game?
I want to go to the Comedy Connection.
There you go.
You know what? Then I'm trying to think of like things we could ask for.
But every guy is different.
I know, but
Like-
He's more general, safe.
yeah, like safe that it's not.
It's not specific to any person.
Okay. I think it's a good meal.
I like that one.
But then that's why I asked who's paying, right? Because if I say let's go to Capitol Grill, I'm not going to have my wife pay for Capitol Grill for me as you know what I mean? So that's going to end up being a split cost, or I'm going to pay for the dinner anyways and get you a gift. So,
So what's really happening?
I don't know what's happening, man.
So wait, why can't she pay for dinner again?
I feel weird. Like, so unless it's my birthday or something, cool. But
You
like
cover costs.
outside of that, like,
Is that a?
don't worry.
I don't want to. I'm just curious. Is that a male thing?
It's a
Pride?
I love my wife.
Okay, you don't want her to.
I don't want to do nothing. You don't got to do all that.
Got it. Yeah, I feel you.
So, like, even if we did go and have a good meal and the wine and all that stuff, I'm so happy after the meal.
I'll take care of it.
You're going to take your clutch out or whatever and put that away.
Yeah, I got
You know what? The
It
fact
does
that
happen.
we're here.
Yeah.
It does happen. I can concur.
So, I don't know,
I'm
man.
gonna try to think of things that we can ask for Valentine's Day.
And we say things we can ask for. You talking about gifts or experiences?
Like
Either or.
either or.
It's so much. Just leave it alone. Like you said, Christmas just passed. Guys, just get them whatever to keep them quiet. Just do it in advance. Don't wait till day before. Don't wait till day before.
Speaking of that, why does it matter when I get your gift?
Darren, just
Why does it matter?
Darren.
I got your gift. Why does it matter I didn't do a week before like you did?
So I don't mean enough for you to do it early.
Why? I do that with literally everything. It's not like I choose you to procrastinate about, but everything else I do advance. You see me?
It's who you are.
This
Right.
episode I've been doing work because I forgot to do it earlier.
He's literally if you look at us on our YouTube and you just see Darren keep looking down, he's got his laptop.
man's
I've
working.
been,
He's
I've
actually
been upgrading
working.
a firewall because I forgot to do it.
But Darren don't matter but I'm not important enough.
because
I'm the same as your job.
they have to separate themselves. I'm up here. You should hold me in this. I ignore calls from my mother.
Right. I don't even take care of myself. Look at my face.
Look at my face. Literally, before we flew out, I like twisted like, these
By yourself,
dreads
right?
in the mirror, like. I wanted to look nice for her, but I didn't make the appointment, so here I am.
You should have went to that lady on People's Court. Hook them dreads right up.
Oh my God.
Should have hooked them joints right up.
Good night, guys.
Oh, bye.
Get them nothing.